Hey, today is the ninth flavor of my 25 flavors of the same story challenge. The challenge honestly has not been going well. In terms of the video performance, look at the views and comments and likes that I got. 2 likes and 10 views every day. And thank you for some of the folks who really comes to comments every day. Thank you. Yeah, I almost see this as an extension of the 30 days talking to the camera challenge, where I just go do the thing and learn to accept whatever result that comes up. Is it a good result? Is it a bad result? I have no attachment to it. So, and even before this 25 days challenge, I already say that like this is almost certain to make my subscriber number drop. But to my surprise, it hasn't dropped a lot yet. It's like 186. It went up a little bit, went down for one or two. But that's where we are. I accept whatever it is. And I think this is a process of destruction and construction. So, destructing the image that I built, and so that I have the chance to construct it again. Right. So today I want to try something different. I want to try something because I was thinking what to try. I try singing. I try doing a high pitch voice, and I think there are a lot other things that I could try still. But today maybe what I want to try is trying to do an accent, a Southeast Asia accent. I'll see how well it goes. The same story. Okay. Let's go. Today, I want to tell you a story that happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I went to Vietnam with my best friend. His name is Neo. We went to Vietnam to do a long distance biking trip. We get on our bicycles and ride the southern part of Vietnam. But unfortunately, let's go back a little bit. I want to tell you that how much we look forward to this trip. Neo and we wanted to do long distance biking for a very long time. He did it once, I did it twice. We wanted to hopefully one day do it together, but we just didn't have the time. And we finally find this time, and we thought, great, we are going to Vietnam. It's a new country for us. It's a foreign country. We have never been to Vietnam for both of us. So much to look forward to, so much to enjoy. So the day had come. We went into Vietnam. We got to Hanoi. And we wanted to take public transportation to middle Vietnam, where we will get on our bikes and bike all the way to Ho Chi Minh City. But unfortunately, we make some mistake when planning the trip. When we planned the trip, we didn't know that the week that we arrived in Hanoi, in Vietnam, it was a national holiday week in Vietnam. Everyone in Vietnam was traveling. Well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people were traveling. So we could not get our train ticket, our bus ticket, and we were just stuck there in Hanoi. And I say to Neo, like, what do we do lah? We stuck here, and we have a week-long holiday. Do we just stay in Hanoi and look at Hanoi? What do we have to see in Hanoi? And Neo was like, no, brother, we can try our best, and let's go and ask people and see what other ways we can still go and start our bicycle trip. okay, let's go ask. Then we went to ask everyone we met. We went to ask people we met in the hotel. We went to ask people we met in the restaurant. We went to ask people in the train station. We went to ask people in the bus station. We asked everyone we could ask. And some people, very kind Vietnamese people, they show us a way. They told us that there is this bus terminal where the bus schedule and the everything was not foreigner friendly, so not a lot of people were using that way of transportation. So maybe we still have a chance. So we were so glad we went there. We went to the bus terminal and we found a bus. We found a bus that it could take us to a city called Nha Trang. And Nha Trang, from Nha Trang we can get on our bikes and bike to Ho Chi Minh City, and that was good. So, but the problem is that we thought we would take a train or a tour bus where there was air conditioning and sleeping seat, but the bus that we found, there was no air conditioning, there was no sleeping seat. We had to sit on the bus for 36 hours to get to Nha Trang from Hanoi. It was much longer than the train or the tour bus too. And I say to Neo, do we really want to get onto this bus? Because we are going to do bicycle trip. We need good rest. If we don't have good rest, we can bike. And he say, let's get on the bus lah. Let's see where it take us. We can take a break if we find that we are too tired. I say okay lah. We go on, no other choice. So we got on the bus. We got on the bus and we accepted that this is going to be our home for the next 2 days. 1 second, my dog is barking. I don't know what it's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? Okay? Okay, you go lah. So where was I? We got on the bus and we accepted that this was going to be our home for the next 2 days. And there was a question that we had, like, how do we eat and how do we go to toilet? And Neo say, let's see, should we maybe buy something to take onto the bus just in case they don't stop for lunch or dinner? And I thought it was a good idea, but we didn't have time to buy any food. So we just got on the bus like that and worrying about whether we would have anything to eat in the next 2 days. But luckily they stopped. They stopped at restaurants. And although there was no choice, you just get to the restaurant, you order whatever they have and you eat. But it was at least we had something to eat. And they stopped at gas station too. We can go to the toilet. And the trip on the bus was actually much more fun than we thought it would be, because there was a crew. The crew was very friendly. The crew was 4 people, 2 drivers and 2 conductor. The 2 drivers drives the car, 1 sleep, 1 drive, and then they switch and 1 sleep, 1 drive. And there was 2 conductor. They try to get customers, try to get passengers all the way along. They keep the bus door open and they keep shouting out to people on the street and say, wow, I don't know what they say, but this sounds like what they say. And of course, that's not what they say. I'm sorry, Vietnamese people. I'm not trying to make fun of your language. That's what it sounded to me. They probably were shouting out the destination and the major city that they stopped by, so that people can know where this bus was going and they could get on the bus. And there was this guy who got on the bus who was very funny. He had an insect on his neck, and I don't know if he knew that he had an insect. I think he knew. I think he even talked to the conductor, and the conductor say, "You have an insect on your neck." I think it was a cricket, and you have a cricket on your neck. But that bro was like, "No, I don't care." And he also looked like he didn't care where he was going, and he was like, "Where does this bus go?" Ah, la la. And okay, I will. I don't know where I'm going, but I guess I will take this bus. And he sat down. He sat down and just sat for many hours until he got off the bus. And the crew was very friendly. Like I say, they talked to us. Of course, we don't speak Vietnamese, but they talk to us because we have Google Translate. And we told stories about ourselves and we make friends. But I don't think we were friends. We were like like connected strangers. And there were a lot of other things that happened in on that trip. Like there were cows walking on the middle of the road, and we have to wait slowly. The bus was driving very slowly and waiting for the cows to get to the side of the road. And and yeah, there was a lot of things that happened, and the trip was very beautiful. It felt like we were on the bus for a road trip for 2 days. We stay on the bus, which was our home, and stayed there for 2 days. It was a very beautiful scenery, beautiful journey. We get to meet people, and finally, when we got to Nha Trang, we say goodbye to the crew, and the crew they were all smiling and waving to us and saying goodbye, and we almost didn't want the trip to end, but nah, we had to get on our bikes. That's what we were there for. So that was the story about this bicycle trip. Actually, it was not about the bicycle trip, it was about the bus trip. So, I hope you enjoyed the story. If you like it, please give me a like. If you don't, give me a like too. Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.